gonna say this again because obviously the girlies are not fucking understanding. It does not make literal logical sense to know in general that men abandon kids. Okay, we know this. It does not make logical sense to know that men do these sorts of things. You go out of your way to then have a said baby, and that man make the conscious decision to want to dip in and out of y'all fucking life. Understand me, that if you decide to give that man full fucking custody, the only individual in all of that fucking nonsense that will fucking suffer is the child. So my only logic about that, if you know that there could be a possibility that you will end up a single mother, and you know for a full fucking fact you as a woman do not want to end up as a single mother, don't have kids, bro. And I say this because at the end of the fucking day, I'm starting to see a lot of women hop on this wave of, if a nigga think he gonna drop me and leave me with a baby, his ass in it for the long run. Don't have fucking kids, y'all. Don't have kids. I'm saying this because I genuinely do not think y'all understand what type of danger y'all will be putting y'all babies in, leaving them in the hands of irresponsible ass fucking men. You know, like I know, most of these niggas are irresponsible. So what logical sense will it make to lay down, decide to agree to have a baby, and when he decides to back away, you also want to back away, but give the child to the irresponsible individual that will not take care of their baby? Don't have the kids. I'm not saying that I don't agree, because I do agree we need more single dads out there so women can stop being seen as the default parent. But understand, this would not work in the logical way that y'all think. It would not work that way, because you have to understand that most violence is taken out by men. So if you put all these men in a certain circumstance where they would have to genuinely cater to a child, take care of a fucking child, y'all do know that the mortality rate of these said children will fucking skyrocket, right? This is why I say the logic doesn't make sense. I understand that y'all think the man that you decided to have a baby with will be safe and responsible enough to take care of the child, because you shouldn't have kids with a man that you know for a fact you wouldn't trust around kids. But you don't know that man. Y'all do not know these men when the children come into the in the whole situation. Y'all don't know these men. Women are not lying when we tell y'all that when kids come into situations, men change. So honestly, think you don't have kids right now. You know that there's a possibility you may want kids. And within that possibility, there's a higher chance that you could end up being a single mother. If you know for a fact you would not ever want to be a single mother because of the way that our world works, don't fucking bring the babies. Don't do it. As I'm speaking from a social worker's point of view, don't do it, because these kids will suffer. I don't give a fuck about y'all feelings, and I think y'all need to get that under control. Your feelings never ever fucking matter once a child come into the picture. That goes for both parties. But since men does not take that shit as seriously as women, as a woman, you know men don't do this type of shit, so honestly, don't have the kids. Don't have kids to use them as pawns or games for both individuals to just be passing them along just to see who will be the responsible. Don't have the fucking kids, y'all.
To birth kids and ensure that you will not be a single mother, okay?
And this is why I'm not having any more kids. There's no way you could say I will not be a single mom again. There's no guarantee. I will not have any more kids.
We'll talk enough about the people whose first pregnancy has traumatized them so much that they don't want to have any more kids. There's people out here, they got one kid about to be 15 years old. I don't want to have no more kids. I'm never having no kids again. And these are people who have thought about having families, who used to imagine themselves with 3 kids, 4 kids. I'm going to have a football team. Now you can't pay them to have another child. That used to be me. I used to be standing firm on, I ain't never having no more kids. And now that I do have more kids with a 9-year age gap on it. But when you are loved properly and you are loved correctly and you are with a person who treats you kind, life has a funny way of changing everything that you thought you know, or you thought that you didn't want or you wanted. And it all comes around with feeling emotionally safe and having emotional safety with your partner. I trust that you won't do this.
Do not come on this app and be commenting under posts saying you're glad that you're not a woman with kids and that you're glad you're not a single mother, but be following our exact footsteps. Why are you following our footsteps? You're still out at every party every single night. You're still sleeping around with no protection. You're not on birth control. You're still not going to college and getting an education. You still think that every man that comes in your face is a perfect man. You still think that everything that glitters is gold. Don't just come on here talking to be talking, because a lot of us single mothers, we look at y'all and we see ourselves. We see where we were and how it ended. Do something different. Change. Show the younger community of girls that, hey, there is a better way than to just go and get around and get pregnant. There is a better way. But don't just be coming on here saying you don't want to be that, but be doing the exact same things that we did. Go to school. You should be walking across the stage with a dadgum doctoral degree. There is no excuse that you're doing the same thing that I did and didn't do something. You don't do it. Don't do it. You got every opportunity in the world to go and do what you want to do. Honey, you better go on vacations. You better go get an education, and don't get married until you got everything that you're supposed to have. Because there's some in it here that's really trying to take you down with them. They'll tell you don't go get an education, that you don't need one because they jive turkey and ain't got no head. I said what I said.
Becoming a single mom is literally top 5 most avoidable things in life. But it's so avoidable, but a lot of people don't. Like, a lot of people think, oh, it's not going to be me, it's not going to happen to me. It will happen to you. It can happen to you. You are not the exception. You're not the exception. So if I didn't want to be a single mom, these are things that I would not do. The first thing is doing things for the plot. It's not even just doing things with your body, just things in general. Not doing things for the plot. Like, no. I wouldn't be like OD about like I wouldn't be like 100% type A and everything needs to be, but I would really think about the things that I would really think about the choices that I make in life. Like, I would really think like, okay, do I want to be around this group of people? And another thing I wouldn't do is I wouldn't just have like, this kind of feeds into not doing things for the plot, but like not having a YOLO mindset. Yeah, you do YOLO, but you should think through things. Like, you shouldn't just be doing things willy-nilly. You shouldn't be like, you know, doing things because you want to, you know. And also, like, another thing, I wouldn't just give into my emotions all the time. I would practice being disciplined and practice not giving myself instant gratification. I feel like a lot of times, why not just braid it like that? I feel like a lot of times people give themselves instant gratification, anything they think they want. They're like, okay, well, I want this, so I'm going to do this, or I feel this way, so I'm going to do this. I would really think through my feelings and think through my decisions. Like, even in life right now, like, girl, once I got pregnant, I've been abstinent since then. I don't want men to come near the queen at all. But it's not because, oh, I hate men. It's because I'm really thinking through things now. Like, I'm really thinking. Like, you know, this isn't just, this isn't just a willy-nilly thing, you know? Like, this actually is real life. So, yeah, no. And then I think also, like, I would get some fucking standards. Like, get a life, get some standards, stop dating anybody, stop being around anybody. Like, you really need to vet the people that you're around. Like, take your company super serious. Like, you need to be doing full-on interviews. Like, interviewing them and asking them, well, not asking them, but you're evaluating if they're good enough to be around the queen. And that's not just, you know, doing things with. That is in general. Like, should they be in my company? Should they be able to get my conversation? Should they be able to do all those things? Like, those are just some things that I would avoid if I did not want to become a single mom. And disclaimer, I love my baby now. There's nothing I would change about my life at all. This is just for young women who are, you know, out there in them streets and doing those things and thinking that they're the exception. Baby, you're not the exception. So learn from other people. Also, me being a single mom is literally the product of me not doing any of those things. Me not vetting properly. Me doing things for the plot. Me having a YOLO mindset. I'm not just talking out of the ass here. I'm telling you guys the fucking truth. I know your friends are gonna be like, oh, girl, YOLO, do this, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that. Fuck that. Listen to me. Listen to somebody who's been through it, who's going through it. Bruh. Motherhood is hard. Single motherhood is hard as fuck. Also, not doing those things it it can have you in like an abusive relationship or be in a relationship with someone who's not meant for you. Yeah, baby. Someone you're not meant to be in a relationship with. And so this isn't just about not being a single mom. This is about being able to vet the people who come into your life and to really see who you are spending your time with, and you seeing if you need to do some evaluation, you know?
Let me just say this. If I was a woman in today's society and I end up getting pregnant by one of you bum-ass dudes, and y'all ain't gonna step up and help me take care of a child, and y'all think I'm gonna be a single mother, boy, y'all got life like... Listen, the reason why I'm saying all this, I hear so many single mothers on this app complaining about nothing-ass dudes. Let me just tell you like this. If I was in y'all's shoes and I knew that man wasn't finna step up or want to be a father, me and that baby finna go to the doctor and, yeah, I'll talk to God later on about what's going on. God just gonna have to understand. Because I'm not finna raise no child on my own. You think you about to knock me up, have me pregnant, and go live your best life and don't do nothing for the kids? Boy, you crazy. Y'all women be accepting any and everything. Long story short, I don't see how y'all women keep a child and y'all know the child father don't want to be a father or don't want to be in their life. Sometimes it's okay to do what's best for you. I promise you it is. Listen, I don't believe in doing that, going to the doctor and, getting the baby. I don't believe in that either. But at some point, you got to realize, this life that we live in, it get crazy and scary when you're on your own, trying to raise a child on your own. Hey, listen, before I had to do all that, raise a child on my own, God, I'm sending somebody up there to you. And not only that, a lot of y'all women keep the child to try to get back at the father. You only hurting yourself. That man don't care. Then not only that, y'all try to put the man on child support. You can't find the man. He don't want no job. He don't want to work. He don't want to be found.
Also, I'm gonna be honest, this is finna embarrass me so fucking bad. And it's gonna be a very vulnerable moment, just so y'all can see how I'm treated at fucking 9 months pregnant. So this is for his family too, the ones that claim that I'm just this bad baby mama that do too much. And I just want y'all to see. Put this. Dank!
Yeah.
Are you gonna help me?
You almost done. You don't want to finish doing it. You don't even need my help for this shit, bro. I feel like you picked with me. Like you doing this shit on purpose.
Look how much shit I have to do. What are you? I've been asking you for help since I got the fucking dresser in the fucking room. Why are you not helping me?
What's stopping you now from finishing this shit? This ain't nothing but a couple pieces of clothes.
Exactly. Obviously, I'm fucking tired. We still have all that shit out there to do. The fucking closet. Now, I just want you to. Can you please help me? Like, do I have to get on my knees? I'm just asking you to fucking help me. Do I have to get on my fucking knees?
No, I don't want to.
Why are you fucking doing this shit, bro?
The baby about to come. You just need to hurry up before the baby get here. Let me help you. I'll help you. Give me this basketball. Damn, bro. And this. Damn. You happy? Damn. You happy?
Are you gonna help me get the clothes in and start setting up the bassinet? We have a baby in fucking 7 more days.
I'm in the middle of a game.
7 more days, a baby comes. Why do you feel like those shit have to be done?
I'm in the middle of a game.
Why do you feel like shit don't have...
I will say the hardest part about being a single mother is making decisions by yourself. I feel like that's been my biggest struggle because I don't know everything and I don't pretend to know everything. But it would just be nice to have somebody to, or it would have been nice because at this point I'm over it, but it would have been nice to have somebody to bounce ideas off of. You know, like making decisions by yourself all of the time kind of gets tiring, stressful, draining, and then it's just like, fuck, because obviously I don't have all the answers. Being a parent in itself is a learning fucking experience. Like, you know, like we're all learning as humans, as individuals every day. So, you know, yeah. That, to me, like, that's the biggest thing that I feel like that gets to me. Outside of the financial aspect of it, it's literally just having conversations in regards to my kid rather than this is coming up and I gotta figure it out. you know, or I gotta make the final say so. I gotta make that decision rather than being able to talk to somebody, be like, oh, like, what you think? You know, because when you have somebody to bounce ideas off of, because, you know, this is your kid too, it just makes things easier, you know, to get some insight. Oh, how you, you know, like how you view that, this, that, and the third. Y'all go back and forth. Right, cool. So this is what we about to do, you know. But nah, it's just me. This is coming up. Yeah, Tyra got to figure it out, make it happen. You know, and that's literally been my biggest thing ever since she was like really, really small. She's 5 now. I'm over that. But, you know, things and needs and wants and all of that shit change as, you know, they grow. That don't make my shit no easier, but like, damn. I would say, to me, my personal experience, for me, that's the hardest thing. I'm pretty sure somebody gonna get in the comments and say something else that I can relate to. But for me, that's been my biggest thing. I don't like that part. I hate that part. Like, figuring it out by myself, I hate that shit. But yeah.
My friend told me she was pregnant, and I cut that bitch off. Like, I don't have time for that negative shit in my life. Like, no, on a serious note, though, she is, like, living on one of her friend's couches, like, living from couch to couch. She went from one friend house to another friend house. She don't have no house. Her baby daddy don't have no house. They don't have no money. Like, she works at a gas station making, like, $7 an hour. And it's just not smart. She already has one kid. The baby is about to be 3 and he don't talk. She won't go get him checked out. And it's just like, you just gonna continue to make the dumbest decision that you possibly can. And then you found out you pregnant so early on. Mind you, the baby daddy is also fucking one of her friends that she was like one of her close friends. Like, it's such a mess. Like, everything that could possibly go wrong with this pregnancy is wrong, and she's still choosing to go through with the baby. And I'm not one to tell nobody how to live their life if that's what you want to do, but it's like, I was the godmom to your first kid. I was there so much financially, mentally, physically, that it was a lot on me because your first baby daddy wanted to beat you like you stole something every fucking day. And now you get a second baby daddy who's also not shit, and you're going to willingly choose to have another baby and willingly choose to be a single mother and willingly choose to put that baby in poverty. You cannot be my friend. I'm sorry.
Oh, how I wish I could be a baby dad, because I'm a babysitter today. And the day he's actually supposed to get them, of course, something magically comes up. So I'm stuck stressing about who's gonna watch my kids for the next fucking 8 hours while he gets to move on to be so happy with his fucking old life. I'm just so over this shit. Like, I wish I could be a baby dad, because this shit is so fucking stressful. Because rent coming up, bills is due. I'm a bartender, so I base everything on tips. So, like, today might be a good day. It's the day before Labor Day. So, this is my rant. I just wish I could be a baby dad. Just be like, oh, I can't get them today. Sorry.